Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please join our graduates in standing for the national anthem, performed by the Shawnee Mission North Chorale under the direction of Mrs. Patrice Solenberger and the Shawnee Mission North Band under the direction of Mr. Chad Reed. Thank you, Chief Warrant Officer Graylis, Chief Nevin, and our National Championship NJROTC cadets for leading our processional this evening. Good evening, Shawnee Mission North. I'm Richard Kramer. I'm the principal at Shawnee Mission North High School, and it's my pleasure to welcome parents, faculty, and honored guests to the commencement ceremony of the class of 2010. This is a special evening for the 87th graduating class of Shawnee Mission North. The ceremony is indicative of the high regard we hold for the class of 2010 and all that they have accomplished. Tonight, serving as hosts this evening are the men and women in blue. If you need assistance during this evening's ceremonies, these men and women are here to help you. They are led by our administrative intern, Miss Molly McNally. At this time, I'd like to introduce our special guests on stage. Please stand when I call your name. Hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Jean Johnson, Superintendent of Schools. Mrs. Susan Metzger, Board of Education, North Area. Ms. Donna Bisfield, Board of Education, East Area. Dr. Greg Denny, Board of Education, West Area. Ms. Patty Mock, Board of Education, Northwest Area. Ms. Deb Zila, Board of Education, South Area. And Ms. Cindy Neighbor, Board of Education at Large. On the stage are the North Area principals, Dr. Linda Tinsley, Blue Jacket Flint, Dr. Rod Smith, Crestview, Ms. Darla Berry, Merriam, Mr. Stan Anderson, Neiman, Dr. Mark Kelly, Roseland, Ms. Pam Carter, Ruston, Mr. Stephen Vandemark, Santa Fe Trail, Mr. Dennis Way, Sunflower, formerly of East Antioch, Dr. Scott Sherman, Antioch Middle School, and Mrs. Carla Allen, Indian Hills Middle School. North administrators on the stage tonight are Mr. Eric Rembold, Associate Principal, Senior Class, Mr. Brock Winseker, Associate Principal, Junior Class, and Ms. Annette Gonzalez, Principal, Freshman, Sophomore Class. And of course, our distinguished alum, Mr. Brent Crawford, Class of 1993. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Elena Blondo, 2010 Class President, who will deliver the welcome for the class of 2010. Elena is the daughter of Jim and Kristen Blondo. Next year, Elena will study addictions counseling at the University of Arkansas.
Thank you, Mr. Kramer. I remember sitting at my sister's graduation ceremony 4 years ago thinking how impossible it seemed for me to reach graduation. Up through this point in our lives, a lot of what we have done has been directed towards graduating high school. We all entered freshman year with the same goal, and now we're in the same position today with the same goal, reaching our goal. For our entire lives up until now, we have had a path that was already planned for us. Now things are going to change. We choose where to go and who to become. In first grade, we grew out of naps. In seventh grade, we grew out of recess. And now we grow out of any sort of predisposed mold. Sounds a bit more intense if you ask me. We have shared some moments together that we can always look back on. Freshman year, our eyes were fixated on the seniors' every move. To us, they were celebrities. I remember listening in anticipation to hear what song Pup Club would choose to insert the word peppy into the announcements. A personal favorite, woo-hoo, baby, turn the lights off, let's get peppy. Sophomore year, we had a newfound sense of comfort with each other and with our school. Winning the dramatic football game versus East to earn the Nut Cup was so thrilling it brought tears of joy to our eyes. Junior year, we felt an overwhelming pride that our school truly was the best. To a lot of us, there are 3 words that will never be the same after that year. That being said, senior year, we cherished every moment, for it was and is the last we will have of it ever. Tonight is our last night to be high school seniors, and next year, many of us will face the challenges of being freshmen all over again. But as we are sitting here, all uniformly dressed, we are each shining individually. Shawnee Mission North has certainly brought out the best in all of us, and we have learned what is necessary to succeed in life beyond high school. For the past 9 months, we have anticipated this moment. While we could probably sit here all night reminiscing of the past, right now let's concentrate on this moment and who we are right now. And then in 10, 20, or even 50 years, when people ask you how you have become the person that you are, I hope that you will give a little bit of credit to the experiences you had way back in high school as part of the Shawnee Mission North graduating class of 2010. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. One of the most significant factors in the success of any school is the quality and level of achievement of its student body. With that in mind, as we reflect upon the achievements of the class of 2010, we find ample reason to be proud, and I would like to list a few of this class's accomplishments. 2 members of this class have been named National Merit Finalists. 2 members were named National Merit Commended Scholars. 22 members of the class, by virtue of their excellence performance on the ACT test, have been named Kansas State Scholars by the Kansas Board of Regents. 68 students were Kansas State Scholars Curriculum Completers. 55 members received the President's Education Award based upon high school grades and standardized test scores. 7 students scored 32 or above on the ACT and received the Kansas ACT Scholar Award. 21 members have completed the Bio Pre-Med Signature Program curriculum. With this achievement, they will receive special recognition on their transcript. These students can be identified by their green cords. 1 member of this class received the Topeka Capital Journal All-State Academic Team Honorable Mention. Colleges and universities across the country have recognized the consistently high levels of student achievement and academic excellence of the class of 2010 by offering scholarships to over 113 students, totaling approximately $4.5 million. 31 students earned the maximum number of academic letter awards. They earned 1 pin for each time they had a 3.75 GPA or above for every 3 semesters of achievement. The class of 2010 has 3 students who have completed the GOAL curriculum. That's graduating outstanding academic leaders. This honor was established at Shawnee Mission North in the 2007-2008 school year to recognize students that have completed a rigorous curriculum during their 4 years at Shawnee Mission North. These 3 students are the first North students to be recognized for completing this program. Please stand when your name is called, and they can be identified by their red, white, and black cords. Elizabeth Braden, Jessica McMillan, and Jordan Warren. Thank you, and please join me in congratulating the rest of the class of 2010. The heart and soul of any program is its instructional staff. Shawnee Mission North is blessed with an exceptional faculty. Faculty members are seated on either side of each row, Each is wearing their academic regalia representing their highest degree. Shawnee Mission North has 142 certified staff members, 104 teachers have their master's degree, and 2 have their doctorate. Faculty, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. I would also like to make a special mention of our teachers who are retiring this year. Please stand when your name is called. Gretchen Brandt, 41 years with Shawnee Mission. Steve Collins, 17 years with Shawnee Mission, and he is over there on the track on the east side. Janice Cooley, 20 years of service with Shawnee Mission. And Jean Porter, 19 years with Shawnee Mission. Their loyalty and dedication have touched many lives, and they'll be greatly missed. Please, once again, join me in recognizing these special individuals. A traditional award at Shawnee Mission North is the recognition of our top 10. This award is based on their cumulative high school grade point average. These students are members of a talented and competitive senior class. They bring honor to themselves and their families by achieving the status of top 10. We will now recognize these individuals and present them with their honor sash, signifying this outstanding achievement. As your names are read, we would like for you to come to the stage. These names will be read in alphabetical order and not necessarily in the order of the students standing in class. Again, I would ask you to hold your applause until all have been introduced. At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Jean Johnson, Superintendent of Schools, to read the names of the top 10, and Ms. Susan Metzger, Board of Education North Area, will assist in the presentation of the honor sashes.
Elizabeth Braden. William Calkins. Marilyn Deemer. Hannah Lubis. Samuel Marr. Kaylin Peterson. Aaron Patterson. Joshua Reinhardt. Jacob Senna. And Jordan Warren. Congratulations to Shawnee Mission North's top 10.
Please join me in recognizing these scholars. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce our student speaker for this evening. Kaylin Peterson is the son of Jeffrey and Jill Peterson. Kaylin will be attending the University of Tulsa next year, and he'll be studying biology. Kaylin's oration is entitled, Defining North.
Thank you, Mr. Kramer. What is Shawnee Mission North? I don't mean that as a rhetorical question. For one moment, ask yourself, what is North? The answer may seem obvious. A high school, right? But in the larger sense, what does this truly mean? Is it brick, mortar, and electrical wire? A group of teachers and students? $1 million of the state budget? Maybe it's the reason that you dragged yourself out of bed at some ungodly hour of the morning every day for the past 4 years. A school, a community, a way of life, perhaps a set of traditions, the bonds that unify 88 years of students. A name, a set of faces, a dot on the map. Shawnee Mission North is not any of these things. It is all of them. The significance of this school is something far greater than the sum of its parts. The German language has an excellent word for this phenomenon, Gestalt. It means the whole, entirety of something, transcending each individual element. Thank you, Mr. Flutie. So, how would I describe this Gestalt we call North? After 4 years of being an Indian, this is how I would summarize my school. We are a community of individuals from different backgrounds, with different values and beliefs, motivated by different goals, but bound by the same traditions and values. First and foremost among these are respect for others and strong character to complement our pride. There's a reason why North shows the most sportsmanlike attitude at games, treating the opposing team with honor and singing our school song with enthusiasm, win or lose. The next value that North consistently demonstrates is commitment to excellence, whether in academics, sports, or other activities. When NJROTC comes to school at 6 o'clock in the morning to march and do push-ups, they embody this commitment. When the robotics team gives up a perfectly good Saturday to come and build the ultimate machine, they display this commitment. When the marching band members run their formations until their feet ache and their brains hurt just to entertain you for a few minutes during the game, they exemplify this commitment. When journalism students forget what the sun looks like because of their long hours slaving away at the yearbook or newspaper, they likewise demonstrate that dedication is fundamental to the Indian way of life. I believe that journalism students run on coffee and pure determination. When a student takes first place in a business competition, gets a nursing certification, makes the honor roll, qualifies for state cross-country, or assumes a challenging dramatic lead, he or she sends a loud and clear message that North is a school that takes commitment seriously. I could spend all evening detailing the ways in which groups and individuals have demonstrated to the world their commitment to achieve. However, I will try not to be too long-winded. Tradition is another powerful element in our school's Gestalt identity. I realize that the word tradition is overused. Personally, it makes me think of the song from Fiddler on the Roof. You know, tradition, tradition. Still, we cannot ignore the powerful way in which tradition affects our school. Why do we raise our index finger when the school song plays? Why do we avoid stepping on the Indian head in front of the office? It is because these actions demonstrate a respect for North's place in history. Think of the Great Depression, World War II, the struggle for civil rights, Vietnam. You and I were not there. Shawnee Mission North was. The traditions that began in 1922 are alive and well in 2010, and when we turn our tassels today, we will be joining ranks of alumni in paying homage to these living traditions. We owe our heritage so much. In the foyer, there's a plaque with the preamble to the Constitution inscribed on it. We, the people of the United States. Now, change these words slightly in your mind. We, the students of Shawnee Mission North. That we does not refer only to the class of 1951 or to the class of 2010, but to every generation of North students, past, present, and future. We have discussed the past and present. Now we turn our attention to the future. For us, that is the exciting part. I'm sure that as graduation approached, all of you looked forward with anticipation and perhaps a little bit of anxiety. Now, we are standing at a nexus in our lives that separates who we were from who we will become. Our school's strengths, respect, commitment, and tradition have given us many of the tools we need to achieve success in college and careers. The only question remaining is how we will use the qualities and talents we have been given. Will we focus on ourselves, or will we work for the benefit of others? Maybe you are a gifted engineer or architect. Would you apply your skill building infrastructure in a third world country? Perhaps we have a great runner in our midst. Would you run for the cure? Are you a great leader or organizer? Will you serve your community? There is not a single ability or talent that could not be put to use helping others. For now, though, it's graduation time. You get to wear a robe, strut down the field, shake hands with Mr. Kramer, and feel very, very good about yourself. You have earned this celebration. Before you wave goodbye and head out into the wide yonder, I would urge you to take just a moment to reflect on this thought. We have inherited a rich legacy from Shawnee Mission North. What legacy will you leave for the class of 2011? More importantly, what legacy will you leave for the world? Thank you.
Thank you, Kaylin. Great job. Introducing tonight's distinguished alum is Anne Marie Fleming, Senior Class Vice President and daughter of Jim and Karen Fleming. Anne Marie will be attending St. Louis University, where she will be studying nursing.
Thank you, Mr. Kramer. Brent Crawford is an award-winning novelist who graduated from North in 1993. He attended the American Academy of Dramatic Arts and survived 7 years in Los Angeles and 5 more in New York City before wising up and moving back to Kansas City to concentrate on writing. As an actor, Brent appeared on numerous TV series like Sex and the City and Law and Order. He had recurring roles on the soaps Guiding Light and All My Children, as well as a variety of other plays, commercials, and films. His critically acclaimed novel, Carter Finally Gets It, was published in 2009 by Hyperion, and the sequel, Carter's Big Break, is being released on June 1st. Please join me in welcoming back Mr. Brent Crawford.
Thank you very much. I'm really humbled and incredibly honored to be here tonight, and so should you guys. I've had the opportunity to see a fair amount of the world, and I am very aware that this school is unique. It's kind of crazy. People move here just to go to this school. Your teachers are competing to get these jobs. This stadium, this isn't normal. This place is a springboard. Use it. There's a bit of a downside though. Being a North grad, you have a bit of a reputation to uphold. People expect you to be cool. They expect you to do amazing things. It's not like you went to Blue Valley. Try. So I'm supposed to encourage you to do great things, set high goals, be successful. The problem is, I don't really know a lot about that, so I'm going to focus on what I know, and that's failure. But what could I possibly tell you? When I sat where you're sitting, it was 1993, I was 17 years old, and I absolutely knew everything. I made the best mixtapes you've ever heard. Listen to it on a cassette Walkman. I wore these awesome English policeman boots that you had to go down to Westport, and you had to get these boots at a hardware store because they didn't sell Doc Martens at a shoe store. I got my Birkenstocks at an old person's geriatric shoe shop. My mom drove me down to Mickey's Surplus to get my flannel shirts. I was street. In all of my infinite wisdom, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I was going to be a movie star. It made perfect sense to me. I was an ART, wasn't I? And I loved it. So why wouldn't I at least try to do that for a living? Somewhere in my senior year, I stated very clearly that I was going to Hollywood. And people were like, what are you talking about? Goofy redheaded dudes don't get to be movie stars. Turned out that they were right. But just saying that, putting it out there, put things into motion. I had an amazing drama teacher here named Miss McClatchy, and yes, she's amazing. And she told me about these auditions for a school where all these famous actors had studied, and I got into this school. And a good friend of mine, his dad lived in San Diego, and he had a house right on the beach, and we could live in his dad's pool house. We could go surfing every day. We could borrow his mom's BMW and tour all of California. We had free places to stay everywhere we went. We were gonna camp in Yosemite. We were gonna skydive. And I was like, oh my God, yes, let's do that. But the people were like, hold on now. You're not gonna get to lifeguard at the Merriam Pool. You won't get to go to lame field parties. You won't get to hang out at the Oak Park Mall this summer. What do you do? It seems like an easy decision. But shockingly, most people choose the Oak Park Mall. The safer road. The path that they think is going to be the easiest. Fear and laziness will trip you up every time. But what could be scarier than you and your friends hanging out at Power Play when you're 23 years old? Obviously, I have yet to become a movie star, and I joke about it, but the pain of that failure really hurts. But it is nothing compared to the agony I would feel if I had never tried. I'm not telling you to go out there and be an actor or a writer or a musician or a pro bowler, but I'm definitely not telling you not to do that. Set a ridiculously high goal for yourself right now. If you think you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, but the school just seems like too much, you are wrong. If you go into the military, why not think about running the whole show? It makes a huge difference. Aim high, try to do something with passion, because the world has enough frustrated, unhappy people in it. We are chocked full of people who sold out way too cheap, way too early. People who didn't try something bold when they were exactly your age. Don't be afraid to fail. You learn twice as much from failure as you do from success. So the only real failure is not setting a goal for yourself. Now is the time to try something radical or ridiculous. Don't put it off. But I have a boyfriend. I don't have a car. My parents really want me to get this BS degree. That's a degree. If you push a dream away once, it's much easier to push it away again and again until it's gone. There are not that many people actively pursuing anything. They're just getting by, and that sucks. I cannot imagine living my life that way, and I'm sure you can't either. But now is the time in life when people go one way or the other. For most people, that time is right after high school, right now, tomorrow. I was on a plane to California the day after graduation, and that summer rocked. And I would love to tell you that it has been all good since then, but it hasn't. I've had a few successful moments, but I've had a lot more failures. After I left North, I didn't get my hair cut for a year and a half. I also stopped washing it. If you're picturing me with a surfboard under my arm and like a puka shell necklace, shoulder-length dreadlocks bleached out, that's exactly what I thought of myself. But my parents took pictures, and I can assure you that I looked like an awkward, fat girl. Oddly enough, I didn't have a lot of success with the ladies my first year in California, but it was grunge, man, and I was in it to win it. I would not change one misstep. You guys see my beautiful wife? Crazy hot. I would not change one step that led me here tonight. I'm obviously doing something right. I'm the commencement speaker at the greatest high school in the world for what is sure to be the most amazing class in Shawnee Mission North history. So good luck to you, class of 2010. Get out there and fail.
Thank you, Brent. Definitely went the extra degree. Dr. Johnson, Ms. Metzger, ladies and gentlemen, The students have passed all requirements for graduation according to the laws of the state of Kansas and the Board of Education of the Shawnee Mission School District. I am pleased to present them to you for presentation of their diplomas.
Thank you, Mr. Kramer. On behalf of the Shawnee Mission Board of Education, I accept the recommendation of the staff and administration of Shawnee Mission North High School, acknowledging that course requirements have been fulfilled for graduation. Now, I ask that the Shawnee Mission North class of 2010 present themselves for the presentation of diplomas. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Metzger. This evening, Beth Bowman, Brenna Ford, Caitlin Hager, Jesse King, Bethany Krasinski, Monet McKinney, Dylan Meeker, Josh Reinhardt, Abby Rao, and Danielle Woodring, members of the class of 2010, will read the names of the graduates. And now we ask the class of 2010 to prepare themselves for the presentation of diplomas.
Shagan M. Abdulatif.
Congratulations.
Shagan M. Abdulatif.
Congratulations.
Miriam I. Aguilar.
Hi, Miriam. Congratulations.
Quentin M. Alderson.
Hi, Clayton. How are you? Congratulations.
Alexandra M. Allen. Cynthia R. Allen.
Hi, Cynthia. Congratulations. Here, she
Carissa M. Alvarez.
Hi, Carissa. Probably didn't say that right.
Ivana S. Anderson.
Congratulations. Nice to meet you.
Megan E. Anderson.
Hi, Megan. Congratulations.
Nora L. Anzawi.
Hi, Nora. Congratulations to you.
Aaron E. Armstrong.
Thank you.
Melanie I. Arroyo.
Hi, Melanie. Congratulations.
Melissa I. Arroyo.
Hi, Melissa. Congratulations.
Brittany A. Atkerson.
Hi, Brittany. Congratulations.
Jason M. Atkins. Elizabeth L. Austin.
Elizabeth, congratulations.
Alicia A. Barajas.
Hi, Alicia. Congratulations.
Hillary E. Batliner.
Hi, Hillary. Congratulations to you.
Benjamin A. Belshi.
Ben, way to go, buddy. Congratulations.
Zachary E. Bendur. Tiara D. Benson.
Hi, Tiara. Congratulations. Thank you.
Kayla J. Bergman.
Hi, Kayla.
Christopher A. Billiou.
Congratulations.
Christopher W. Biswell.
Hey, Chris, congratulations.
Marie D. Bizel.
Congratulations.
Elena N. Blondo. Kevin L. Boggs. Gretchen F. Boner. Jacob R. Bourne. Cody J. Borst. Bonnie E. Bowman. Sean M. Bowman. Andrew C. Boyce.
Hey, Andrew. I love the color. Congratulations.
Elizabeth A. Braden. Shannon N. Brennan. Vanessa D. Bressam. Zane M. Briggs. Katrina M. Breen. Kathleen M. Bruff. Jonathan F. Brown. Taylor Brown. Elizabeth S. Bryan. Rachel E. Bryant. Dallas C. Buck. Andrea N. Budd. Joshua A. Bullock. Colton J. Bumstead. Taylor L. Berger. Connor T. Burns. Micah N. Burns. Amy E. Bush. Danielle J. Martinez. Molly E. Cady. William L. Hawkins. Aisha M. Hardin. Amy L. Carlisle. Matthew J. Carlisle. Alma A. Carter. Emily J. Carter. Angel G. Cervantes. Ephraim R. Cheney. Sean W. Childs. Daniel R. Critton. Elizabeth H. Clark. Skylar C. Clinton. Bridget A. Code. Jessica D. Conwell. Kara R. Cornwell. Elva L. Coronado. Tanya S. Coronado. Spencer R. Cody.
Stephen R. Koenig. Michelle L. Counts. Callie J. Cowan. Jessica J. Crabtree. Jeremiah L. Craig. Alyssa R. Crane. Kendra A. Cruz. Joshua D. Culver. Brandon A. Curry. Edgar Damian. Ryan E. Daniels. Elizabeth R. Davidson. Jordan T. Davis. Peter T. Davis. Carlo V. De La Cruz. Omar De La Rosa. Jake W. Desjardins. Christopher L. Denmark. Christian A. Dennis. Marilyn K. Deedy. Dylan K. Denini. Michael A. Dirks. Sean P. Druid. Thomas E. Dunn. Jenny Lynn Dong. Samantha J. Eagle. Kayla M. Eagles. Marissa R. Edgar. William B. Eager.
Something like that, Brad.
Nathaniel L. Ely. Maria del Pilar Francis. Jennifer E. Farnan.
Ryan M. Thanasi. Anne Marie Fleming. Renika L. Floyd. Brenna H. Ford. Connor L. Foster. Sean M. Foster. Chelsea N. Frederick. Justin C. French. Tara N. Fry. Alec N. Furman. Alexandra R. Gallardo. Hector D. Gallardo. Stephen J. Garcia. Latoya N. Garrett. Alexandra N. George. James R. Dirks. Matt D. Gilbert. Allison C. Gomes. Aaron J. Gomez. Anna G. Gomez. Megan E. Frankenstein. Kara L. Griffin. Terry L. Grimes II. Ashley N. Griswold. Charles D. Gunderson Gathering. Valeria Guzman. Joseph R. Haas. Caleb A. Hagan. Corey A. Hamilton. Jacob A. Harmon. Amber E. Harrington. Bethany E. Harris. Landon S. Harris. Mitchell B. Hartman. Ryan L. Harvey. Stephen A. Hawkins.
Hannah M. Hine. Nathan M. Hine. Adriana M. Hernandez. Christian Herman North. Brittany R. Hirschberger. Alexandria R. Hicks. Brianna L. Higgins. Andrew J. Hill. Christopher M. Hill. Benjamin D. Hillary. Kimberly M. Hale. Joshua Hoffman. Adam J. Holmes. Ashley R. Hopkins. Brooke N. Horton. David J. Huffman. Tessa J. Huffman. Tessa N. Huffman. Thomas D. Hughes. Miles D. Hunter. Kevin G. Hurt. Morgan L. Hurt. Elliot M. Hutchison. Britta L. Hyden. Seth D. Hyden. Leah T. Iniguez. Zachary R. Jakes. Travis B. Jewell. Daniel S. Johnson. Gavin M. Johnson. Rebecca K. Johnson. Andrew D. Jones. Brittany A. Jones. Thomas J. Kennemer. Austin C. Ketzner. Haley M. Kidd. Jessica N. King. Nicholas R. King. Emily J. Kinsey. Julie A. Kirby. Oscar K. Klamer. Caitlin M. Clapper. Haley D. Nathan. Thomas R. Crawl. James K. Krahemiker. Bethany A. Krasinski. Kylie C. Kudra. Brianna N. Poulos. Courtney K. Kurtzman. Logan N. Lambert. Jeanette N. Lauren. Kelsey L. Larson. Lauren D. Lawson. Morgan C. Ledgerwood. Matthew J. Lennon. Gregory Michael Lewis. Darian D. Lockett. Sergio Loaiza Espinosa Jr. William L. Lohan. Jesse A. Lopez. Miles P. Lausha Huntley. Bruna D. Lewis. Cecilia L. Lozano. Hannah L. Lucas. Kimberly A. Moore. Ashley N. Lujan. Corbin J. Luther. Patrick W. Luther. Connor M. Lutz. Samuel J. Marr. Charmaine L. Mallory. Samantha A. Mallory. Melody Toby N. Mathis. Jessica N. Mao. William F. Maynard. Will P. McDermott. Lashana N. McDonald. Michael C. McGraw. Monet V. McKinney. Jessica N. McMillan. Susanna S. Medina Munoz. Dylan A. Meeker. Marvy Memon. Caleb N. Murrell. Kelsey A. Metz. Michelle L. Mall. Caitlin I. Morden. Daniel F. Moreland. Evan C. Morris. Jose N. Mota. Amanda S. Muir. Wani A. Murillo. Krista L. Murnane. Kyle E. Needham. Renika S. Nelson. Joshua R. Newman. Brianna A. Newman. Erica Newton. Elizabeth A. Mioto. Justin K. Noel. Joseph G. Nugent. Summer D. Oliver. Sarah I. O'Malley. Matthew Orpeza. Rocky N. Orozco. Kevin J. Park. Aaron J. Patterson. Kaylin J. Peterson. Brennan M. Pittman. Derek M. Plowman. Dewan N. Pons. Ryan L. Porter. Sarah Portugues. Alexandra N. Powell. Jolene Pellegrini. Lauren R. Creator. Bram P. Pruitt. Jeremy B. Raines. Matthew N. Rancifer. Lori H. Ryerson. Joshua E. Reinhardt. Jacob A. Reyes. Lydia D. Reynolds. Ashley E. Richards. Ryan L. Riley. Chester G. Rodriguez. Dominique D. Rodriguez. Miguel A. Rodriguez. Richard Rollins. Maria F. Romero. Jamie B. Rosales. Abigail L. Brown. Sydney R. Rowland. Arthur L. Rucker. Dana L. Rucker. Catherine A. Rupert. Brianna R. Russell. Jacob L. Riley. Alexandria D. Sale. Nicole Sanchez. John W. Sanders. Zachary J. Sanders. Afara Safaris. Mariah L. Safira. Jason R. Shaw. Abigail M. Schnetzler. Erica L. Swader. Jacob M. Senna. Malcolm O. Shanks. Kalia N. Sheldon. Sangren Shi. Larissa A. Schultz. Cullen E. Silva. Corinza R. Singletary. Mark P. Scraggin. Paul P. Scraggin. Mallory M. Smith. Mia E. Smith. Mary P. Speck. Matthew R. Stadford. Jordan A. Stevens. Jacqueline J. Stevens. Krista A. Swagger. Jacqueline M. Tajin. Carlos A. Tejeda. Shaniqua M. Terry. Wesley C. Field. Cassiopeia A. Tomlin. Erica A. Torres. Sarah M. Tremonti. Anastasia L. Tripodi. Amy M. Turley. Amanda J. Turnbull. Brittany L. Underwood. Nate Urena. Victoria L. Van Bever. Brandon A. Vander. Carlos A. Vargas. Rosa Y. Velasquez. Martina A. Velez. Jenna M. Vogel. Natasha D. Walker. Jack R. Wallace.
Thank you.
Megan Walsh. Jordan N. Warren. Devontae D. Walsh. Zachary C. Watkins. Christopher D. Watson. Megan M. Webb. Madeline K. Wheeler. Stephen T. Whitham. Kelsey L. Wiggins. Samantha R. Willis. Brittany G. Williams. Tony L. Williams. Cosette N. Wilson. Marley R. Witt. Reginald T. Wood. Danielle N. Woodard. Courtney N. Worthington. Rachel L. Yearsley. Samson W. Renew. Jody L. Young. Haley E. Zonta. Anthony C. Zawada. Nathaniel K. Zashki. And Eleanor M. Zuschek.
Would the senior choir singers please make their way to the risers? At the conclusion of the ceremony, I invite you to join your graduate on the field. Immediately following the ceremony, there'll be a reception for our graduates and their family members provided by the Shawnee Mission North PTSA on the Legacy Patio, located at the far end of the stadium, the north entrance. Please take an opportunity to stop by and have some refreshments. At this time, please stand and join the senior choir singers in singing the school song. Hang on, we're almost there. Patience. Finally, to you students, before I declare you official graduates of Shawnee Mission North, know that we recognize your hard work in the classroom and all aspects of your life for the past 4 years that has brought you to this evening. In a very small way, this is our opportunity to say thank you. This is your night. Enjoy it. Take our wishes that this high school degree may be but one part of a rich and rewarding life for all of you. I wish each and every one of you a very best and stellar future. Class of 2010, I now declare you graduates of Shawnee Mission North High School. As graduates, you may move your tassel from the right to the left. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you.